Hey folks, doing Hero of None here for your Mundus Minute on August 2nd, 2019. News, luxury merchants, and golden merchant stuff all in a few minutes. So first up in the news, we have several new events going on right now. Most notably, we have drops and giveaways for an ESO charity stream to sponsor the CMS African Academy. You can take a look more of this information on Reddit, which I'll link down below. But there are several streamers you can currently watch, get drops, and if you donate, you also have a chance to win some nice prizes as well. Currently, we have a new Crown Store showcase up on ElderScrollsOnline.com. Some of this includes new Meridia stuff, returns of several Flame Astronaut crates, 15% or actually 20% off, 15 crate bundles of Bandar, several new horses and mounts, and new pets as well. Take a look at all that on ElderScrollsOnline.com. And finally, we have new information about ESO's performance plan improvements. They kind of hinted this back during the QuakeCon event, but now you can get a full article reviewing a lot of the stuff that's going to be coming up. And they're going to be focusing a lot on stability, making sure the optimizations on both the client side and server side, which hopefully will reduce the lag that we're having. An improvement on the looking for group system, which has been bugged for I don't know how long, but they're talking about a full redo about a lot of this stuff here, which should fix some issues, but then possibly have more issues. Honestly though, it looks like they're really upheaving a lot of the stuff here and resetting it down. So I expect that we should hopefully see some improvements, but a lot of this stuff is going to be coming in Q4, Q1, and Q2 before we see these improvements. Don't expect it for the next patch, but come November time, December time, we should hopefully be seeing a lot more improvements to the game's stability overall. Next, let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and Golden Merchant for today. So first up in the Luxury Merchant, a lot of Elsewhere stuff, and it actually looks kind of cool. So we have an Elsewhere altar to the Dark Moons, a gazebo, ancient stone, which is actually kind of big item, an Elsewhere sarcophagus lid, and of course an Elsewhere sarcophagus lunar champion. Oh, that looks actually pretty cool. Next up on the Golden Merchant, for 150k, Ring of the Draugr's Inheritance, healing taking, maximum health, and when you take damage while you're under 35% health, you knock back enemies by 4 meters for 2 seconds and heal for 7,000 health. The effect can occur once every 20 seconds. I don't think this is a great set, to be honest. You'd probably have better chance or better luck using White Strakes instead. But you can also combine this with White Strakes if you're going to be doing a low health build. But ultimately, yeah, I probably would just skip on this here. Additionally, for under 50k, Ring of the Draugr's Order of Diagna, max health, healing taken, and gain minor vitality at all times, increasing your healing recede by 8%. Again, another one I would probably just skip on. I mean, just minor vitality for the 5-piece doesn't seem that great to me. In addition, you can get this with other abilities as well. For 250k, Leviathan Ring. Maximum stamina, weapon critical, and a lot of weapon crit. I would actually recommend this set if you're really trying to do a crit build. Unfortunately, crit builds don't have as much popularity, I'd say. You have other abilities that can give you pretty good critical without having to stack on this. And in addition to that, weapon power pots, plus weapon damage, plus your stamina. I'm not sure if this is really going to be used in a whole lot of builds, but if you're really interested in a weapon critical build, might want to pick this up. Knight's Errant Ring, max health, max stamina, weapon damage, and adds 200 weapon damage to your one-handed abilities and shield abilities. When you use one-handed and shield abilities, you heal for 1250 health. I like this set at one point. Unfortunately, the weapon damage in this is so pitiful, and you only have maybe 3 abilities are going to be using weapon damage, puncture, low slash, and your shield bash that's typically used. I mean, the healing given is good, I guess, but it's just not enough. So yeah, I'd pass on this, unfortunately. I would love to see this set get a better buff to it, maybe an extra 300 weapon damage, maybe a bit more health on the back end, but just it's not worth it in my opinion. I'd definitely pass on that. For 100k, Grothar's Mask gives mass magicka, and when you deal damage, you have a 10% chance to create lava pools that swirls around you for 2,189 flame damage. 8 meters around you for every 1 second for 5 seconds, and it occurs every 10 seconds. If you're a PvPer, I would probably pick this up. If you're especially a PvP or DK, and if you never run dungeons, this isn't a bad set to grab. In addition to that, you also have Valken Scoria, another DK set I would recommend. Gives max health and deals damage overtime effects. You have 8% chance to summon a meteor to deal 10k wet flame damage, and also lays down another 4,864 flame damage to all enemies around it in 5 meters, and it can occur once every 5 seconds. Again, really solid set. Flame DKs, Templars, any Magicka build can use this effectively, I think. Just Flame DKs have a little bit more meta for this. Again, if you're not doing any dungeons, pick this up today. Anyways, folks, that's your Mundus Minute. See y'all in Tamriel.